climbs down the chimney at the speed of light, while we're dancing around the Christmas tree, hugging and kissing, just you and me. Carolers are singing outside our door, lovely songs we all heard before, as they walk from house to house to wish us all a Merry Christmas Day. Oh, a Merry Christmas Day. We're chasing snowflakes as they're falling down, and follow Rudolph all across the town. Later we meet under the mistletoe, while Santa's busy saying ho, ho, ho. We're feeling jolly, eating Christmas cake, and then we go skating on the frozen lake, saying hi to every friendly face, and later we warm up by the fireplace. Carolers are singing outside our door, lovely songs we all heard before, as they walk from house to house to wish us all a Merry Christmas Day. Merry Christmas Day. A Merry Christmas Day. Oh, yeah. Carolers are singing outside our door, lovely songs we all heard.
Merry Christmas! Now, are you having a lovely Christmas day? Now, the time is, I should check this before I start. It is 3:10. We've had our Christmas dinner at a Toby Carvery. It was quite nice actually. The starter was nice, and the main course is always pretty good because you kind of help yourselves, don't you, to what you want in a Toby Carvery. Although my husband did have, he found 2 hairs on his meat and then couldn't no longer eat his meat, unfortunately. And the puddings, to be honest, the puddings that were on offer, I didn't really feel like any of them, so I just chose something. And my family all chose the same, this lumpy bumpy thing, and I think they found it a bit sickly, in all honesty. But they thought it sounded a lot better than it was. And there were a few people in there that were kind of ruining the atmosphere a little bit. There was like a family in there that had 2 young children, and like I obviously have had 3 boys and I've brought them up, so I do understand what it's like having young children in a restaurant. But they basically had like an iPad pointing in our direction, and it was like so loud. To start with, I thought the pub was playing The Wheels on the Bus for about an hour through the radio, and then I realised it was their iPad. So yeah, that did ruin it a little bit. And then somebody else from their party was on the table next to us, and the one guy, he had ants in his pants, and we basically were sitting in a walkway, and this guy, he just kept on getting up repeatedly. Honestly, I didn't count. It could have been near 100 times he walked past our table. So it did kind of ruin it a little bit. But I must admit, they did leave before we had our pudding, and it did seem a lot nicer in there. It's unfortunate, isn't it? So it did make us rethink where we will go next year, in all honesty. So maybe we'll do it at home, who knows. So anyway, I am going to open my Lunar Lapin. No, not Lunar Lapin. It's the Cool Crafting Christmas Surprise 2025. And I'm super excited about this. We've waited a long time. Now, Oh gosh, I don't know if I'll be able to make this just yet, but I definitely want to open it. My little blade. Oh my goodness, I'm just so excited. Oh, I think it's going to be a dog. I had the surprise where you get a surprise animal and you get a surprise outfit. Oh, how cute. It's Midge, the terrier. Oh, how sweet. Oh, how lovely. And there's a little story. Oh, it'd be nice to read this actually. And I'm guessing this is going to be the outfit we're going to be making for this terrier, Midge the terrier. Oh, here's the pattern for the outfit. That's so sweet. Now, some of you may know I've got other Luna Lappan animals, and well, Luna Lappan's friends that I haven't actually sewn yet. So, and Ziggy the Hedgehog still hasn't got his outfit. But we've got all the little trims to make the outfit. And we've got some gorgeous gauze to make the blouse. And some jumbo cord to make the dungarees. They're lovely. And then all the supplies to make Midge the terrier. Inside, how sweet. Oh, how lovely. What a cute animal. I think Midge looks more male than female, in my opinion, but I suppose, I don't know, isn't it funny how some animals, I think a lot of the animals I always think is male actually. Well, anyway, that's really exciting. I'm really happy with that surprise, and I'm sure many of you have had this surprise. And what do you think? Are you excited? I suppose it depends if you're a dog or a cat person, I suppose. And I've got dogs and cats and chickens. So, well, anyway, the eagle-eyed in you may spot a lovely, beautiful dress here, and you may spot a girl that you've not been seeing during Vlogmas. Well, this basically is one of the floating heads. The seller advertises beautiful head to me as Genesis 2. Now, I've had a look at Genesis on the Smart Doll Guru, and she does have like freckles and things, but my doll doesn't have freckles. So if you're in the know with the Smart Dolls, please let me know. And this is an authentic Smart Doll wig from another doll, and I can't remember which doll wears this wig now. Maybe it's a number of dolls, but what it is, the only doll that I hadn't dressed up yet in anything from either my own calendar or the Smart Doll calendar was Little Mai. Now, Little Mai has got a certain kind of character about her, and I put this on her and I just couldn't really visualize my Little Mai in this dress, so I decided to just pop my Genesis head on, and I think that this kind of look really suits her more than it would Little Mai. But if you watched the end of my video yesterday, I showed you all the different ways that this dress can be used, and and Catherine, who made the calendar, she shared those photos with me. So I shared them at the end of my video because I didn't get time to put this on a doll. But oh, she's lovely, isn't she? It'd be really nice to have her own body, wouldn't it? And I've put one of the little clips in, but I think she looks absolutely beautiful. And I'm sure Little Mai won't mind her having her body just for a little bit, because, you know, I think she's having a bit of a hibernation, because the Moomins hibernate in winter, so I think she's hibernating with the Moomins at the moment. Oh, she's so lovely, isn't she? So have you had some nice things for Christmas? Now, you may say I've got a big coat on. I've had this coat for Christmas from my husband, and yeah, I'm super warm in it. It's really lovely. Now, this doesn't have a opening, I don't believe, at the back of it. Let me check. Now, I can't find an opening, so I won't be able to use a doll stand for Genesis. I don't know if I will call her Genesis. Maybe I will change her name. I'm not entirely sure, but at this moment, she's going to be Genesis. So what else should we do today? I'm really not sure. I don't know how long I can get away with leaving my family for. Now, I could check on Ravelry. Now, I must admit, I've been spending quite a bit of time replying to people that have commented on my YouTube. And yeah, it's been really lovely chatting with you. And, you know, Merry Christmas to you all. And I can't thank you enough for watching my videos and liking and commenting and hyping my videos. It's been real. I know my mum has hyped my videos about 6 times. She told me, Claire, I've reached the limit. I'm not allowed to hype your videos anymore. Bless her. So hi mum, if you're watching. I'm just wondering, when I messaged her this morning because she was asking me a question about my Rice Krispie cakes. And I said, what? Actually, you might be better just watching my video, Mum, because I know she's watching them all anyway. But I'm sorry, I really posted it really late last night. Do you know, the video was ready and I uploaded it, but there's a certain amount of things I have to do before I make it public. And then I went round to the neighbour's house and I told you I wouldn't get back, and I didn't. I didn't get back till like nearly midnight. So. And we've been invited around again later. I must admit, I'm so tired. I went to sleep late and I woke up really early. I've had 2 antibiotics now. I had one last night. I had one this morning with my breakfast. And I like taking live bacteria as well, you know, that's good for your gut. And I was worried about it interfering with the antibiotics. But apparently, as long as I take them 3 hours apart, I can have both, luckily. Because obviously antibiotics kill the good bacteria as well, don't they? Well, I haven't had any messages, so I think we're all done and dusted with the gnome, which I would expect this would be the case. I could actually tell you what we were told on week 1, how long this would go on for. Yeah, we get a pre-knit along, you see. And it gives us all the information, and it says we'll get daily updates from the 1st of December to the 21st of December. So it's not surprising, is it, there wasn't anything for the final few days. And I still was checking, wasn't I, like an idiot. And it says we've got until the 1st of January to enter for the grand prize for this mystery knit along. And you know what, in all fairness, if I was to cast on now, I probably could get it done. But I don't think I'm going to get the time. There's loads planned, so I don't think I'll have time between then. And on the 6th of January, the prizes will be announced. Well, in all honesty, I know you've got to be in these things to win it. I have busted a gut many, many times to enter crafting competitions. With these gnomes as well, and I've been up to early hours in the morning and I've never ever won anything. So yeah, I just don't do that anymore. I just think if I feel like doing it, I will. I'm not trying to finish something just to be in the chance of winning a prize. I learnt that early on in the year, didn't I? You've been watching my Stitch Diary videos at the start of the year. So I don't know what my plan is now, other than we're invited to the neighbours later. To be honest, I would have just sat down on the bed, but 2 of my boys were in the bedroom and my husband, and I just thought, you know what, I'm going to open my Cool Crafting Christmas surprise. So I thought I'll come down here and chat with you and have a nice time. But now I've opened that, I'm not really sure where to go from here at the moment. But I might I think I'm just going to log off chatting with you, and if my side of the bed is free, I'm going to sit down, I'm going to watch some TV, and if I fall asleep, I fall asleep, so be it, I don't mind. I might even watch a bit of YouTube. If my husband has got something on I don't care for all that much, I will watch YouTube. So thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next bit. Hello everybody, it's Boxing Day today, And I set this up late last night. I did post a photo of this on Instagram. Now the one doll did have her shoes on. I had these booties on, but I took them off because she didn't have any socks on, and I thought with it being red I wasn't sure. Well, anyway, these are the items I got from the Smart Doll calendar. So you can spot the leggings, the lights, the stockings, the booties, the foliage. That is a thing from IKEA. Oh gosh, I forgot to mention during the end of, like, from December, look at my nails. Do you remember me saying nothing ever stays on my nails? Look, I've still got them, and it's Boxing Day. I really can't believe it. So I would definitely be going back and having an infill this time in the new year. Well, look at them. Wow. Do you remember I was saying to you I'd got a floating head? Well, I needed to try this beautiful dress on from Christmas Eve, but I put it on a doll and it just did not look right for her look. So I removed her head and just put one of my new floating heads on, and she is Genesis too. So this is the first time she's been on a body, well, in my house anyway. I bought her as a used head on eBay, and that's the wig that I bought during Vlogmas. Who did I say this wig would have been for? I'll try and find out which doll that this wig had come off. But I've put the Santa hat back onto Mirai because that was what we got in the calendar, not the beret, because I made the beret and I made the cape. So I wanted to just put the things from the calendar in this scene so you could see. So Mirai's got that. This is actually a dress, a very short dress under here, but it looks like a top, doesn't it? It's really lovely underlayer. I'm so happy with it. And the other girls have got the clips in their hair. Now Imogen is wearing the hat that was the first thing that came out of the calendar. She's got the neck piece on. Now I think that neck piece would look lovely with Mirai, but I just wanted it, because Mirai looks quite fancy anyway with how she is. I wanted to give Imogen the nice fancy collar for this scene. And she hasn't got a top on under there. She's got a bra on that I provided during this Vlogmas as well, actually. But yeah, they're looking lovely, aren't they, in all those things. It was such a lovely experience opening this calendar. It really was. And I've had so much fun putting it all together like this. So yeah, I'm going to hopefully get time to play more in the new year. We've got a really busy time we have between this Christmas and New Year and things, but after the New Year is gone, it may be towards the end of the first week in January, I can start getting a little bit back to normal. But then obviously I've got to start getting all my furniture into my room, so not totally back to normal, but at least I've always got my room now, whatever stage it's at. I can come in here and take photos. Now what I'm thinking of doing in a moment is, when I built my photo area, it suited this angle, but it doesn't suit this angle all that much this time because the window is over here. It's got all plastic on it at the moment. So we're kind of like casting a shadow on them here. So I might need to move it around. However, one good thing about it having this here, I'm controlling the light. I don't have to worry about outdoor light affecting my photos. But I do think this corner would suit some photography more. See that all the light coming through, but again, look, I'm casting a shadow from my phone on the wall. See here? So you do have to bear that in mind when you're using real light. Here's North here, look. She was holding something. So it looks funny when they've been holding something and then you take it away. And then they look like they're doing something weird, don't they? She is. I'm knocking everything. I've got really smaller doll things down here. I'll just put her in the corner there. Oh, she looks lovely. What it is, I had that Santa hat on her, but I had to remove it for this scene. But I've got the cape. I haven't finished all those extra things on the cape yet. I still haven't finished that tab, and I still haven't sewn the button on. But yeah, I just really haven't had the time at the moment. And I took Mirai's shoes off because they are not from the calendar. And here's the beret. Actually, it's probably good. You only saw this upstairs, and you can kind of see the texture of this fabric here. It's the same as what my Fighting Milk girls have got. I've got my coffee here, but here are the other two girls standing here. Poor Lexi, still with no trousers. I apologise about the lighting at the moment. To be honest, I've not set up like proper lighting for photography and things. It's just Boxing Day morning. My husband is playing his guitar upstairs on the bed in the room above me, and my boys are still asleep. So, and look, do you want to see my finished bow, my December bow? Ta-da, here it is. Isn't it gorgeous? I'll just put my cup down. Here's my Cool Crafting Christmas surprise. So, oh, it's lovely, isn't it? I'm just so happy with it. I love the pink one that I made, and but this red one, oh, with glitter, it's so lovely. I'm gonna put like something for hanging it. The pattern suggests what's this bit here? It says leather thong, and I've got like leather strap pieces that I use for doll clothing. So I've definitely, and I could put one on the other one as well. I was thinking of actually hanging this in my kitchen off one of the handles during Christmas. But then, yeah, I didn't end up getting around to it. But yeah, it's lovely, isn't it? Here's Phoebe, still in all her attire. Do you know, these batteries are really good, you know, the Energizer. They've been, I left these on all last night, actually. I might turn them off. Give them a bit of a rest. But yeah, this is how I'm kind of looking at it on this wall at the moment. Here are a couple of my Blythes here. Urban Fairy Ellie and Kendra the Bibliophile. Oh, Ellie's just, I forget, I love both of them. I'm not saying one's more beautiful than the other, but I do forget how beautiful Ellie is. She's just stunning, isn't she? And her hair looks like slightly different shades, whatever light we're in. If you peer in here, you can see Oliver on his chair with Freya the frog. This is not where they're staying. This is just where they are at the moment. They were in my photo area, and I've put them in here just so I could put my smart dolls in there. But yeah, I have to keep, you know, they have to take it in turns in the photo area. Right, I've just found out I'm going round to my parents at 4 p.m. for a nice, like, buffet style food and things with my family. But I'm just in my craft room, and I'm going to have a look in the Sewing Street calendar, because I think we've left things in here. I know that there's definitely yellow thread somewhere, so I'm going to go through all these drawers and see if I can find anything I've left in here. So I've been through all the drawers, and I found 3 vouchers, money off an order, money off a sewing machine, money off postage, well, a free postage, and I've put them all in here, the 24 drawer. And I found all of these 3 threads, so I'm going to put those in my thread box. Okay, I'm starting to bring my Blythes in from the other room into my craft room, but this is just a temporary place I'm putting them at the moment, because it's just so I can move a piece of furniture. So we've got a pleasant surprise on the left in some of her stock. She's missing socks and shoes and jacket and bag. And we've got Heavenly Strawberry. She's on her official stand, but she's wearing something I made and a bag I bought for her. And here is Silent Lucretia wearing her stock. Actually, That is Love JLar's stand, not Heavenly Strawberry. Heavenly Strawberry, I think her stand was red actually. Here is Miss Aloriophile Style in a dress that I made for her. I don't own her stock. I think those are non-stock shoes as well actually, but stock socks. This is Flower Girl of Happiness. She's wearing a complete outfit that I made, but she's wearing stock shoes and stock socks. They might not be her own. I think they are her own actually. And this is Asha Elvira or Elvira, and she is wearing a dress that I made, and she's currently barefoot. Now all three of these girls are wearing complete outfits that I made, and the bags I made as well. And from left here, this is Sailing Dominique. I recently unboxed her on YouTube actually. I've unboxed all these dolls on YouTube at some point. And in the middle is Zoe and her pet fish. And on the right here is Lavendula Babe. Here are three more beautiful girls, and they all wear clothes that I've made. They all wear, well, two on the left have stock shoes on. The shoes on Croquette Lumiere are not stock, but basically this is on the left is Brenda's Extraordinary Day Blythe. In the middle is Creamy Cherry Sweetheart. I really loved making this bag for her with the cherry on it. And this is Coquette Lumiere. And actually, if you want to see what her stock looks like, that is her stock. It's really gorgeous. But I must admit, I really loved her in this dress that I made, and I ended up leaving her in it. But yeah, I can't get any more Blythes in this one section. However, I've managed to get rows of a 3x4 in here, which is what, 8, so you can fit 12 Blythes in one of these Cadillacs. However, mine is double because I've got some interfacing here. Mine's double the width here, so I'll be able to fit up the other half from the other side. We have three more dolls here. Now, over here is Bijou Brilliant Blythe. She's wearing her stock outfit. I think there's another layer to this, but she hasn't got it on right now. Now, these two girls here. Now, the middle girl I bought as a customised doll. This is Bonnie, and she wears clothes that I made. And over here is another doll, and this is Annabella. And she's basically got the markings on the back of her, but I don't believe she is a stock doll. Her eyelashes are too long. And the source that I got her from would indicate that she's not authentic. But I love her all the same. And she wears clothes that I made as well. Here are three authentic Blythes. They all wear, none of them have got stock clothes on. This dress on the left and bow, this is a Floataway Dream, I made her outfit. This is Chloris Country Life. She is in an outfit I purchased for her, a kimono, and stock shoes. They might be her own actually. And this is You Are For Me Blythe, and she is wearing earrings that were a gift and an outfit made by me. These three girls are all wearing dresses that I made for them. On the left is Jade Garden, in the middle is my beautiful Peach Princess, well, they're all beautiful, and on the right is a non-authentic Blythe doll who I call Mariko. And they all wear stock shoes. Now the last three I can fit in here is Love JLar. She's an authentic Blythe wearing an outfit I made myself. I've made the jewellery, I crocheted the clothes and sewn the clothes and everything. But those are shoes I bought. And here are my Miss Fighting Milk Girls. Obviously, you know I've done a little bit of light customisation on Evangeline, but Amelie hasn't had anything like that. She's just original, but she's wearing stock clothes which are from Sailing Dominique, although she's wearing socks that I made, and Evangeline is wearing an outfit that I made entirely. Now, Miss Arledge Timekeeper is currently on top of my sewing desk. She can't stay here, But that is her acrylic form, and this is her in her stock. She's got her bag and everything. But yeah, I've just kept her in her stock clothes. In the middle here is Alice, and this is Eloise. Now these are non-authentic Blythe type dolls that I lightly customised into Alice themed dolls, and they go quite nice with Arledge Timekeeper because she is an Alice theme stock doll. I've just got them here in front of my sewing machine now. All of these places are just temporary at the moment. This is Heidi. She's wearing clothes that I made. I think the socks are stock. I crocheted the hat. That actual hat pattern's from a Japanese crochet book. Oopsie! I did manage to crochet that, but it took about 4 goes because I didn't know what hook size to use or what thickness of yarn to use. Now, I don't know if I mentioned, I bought her from eBay and I don't know her history. So I bought her, made her clothes and called her Heidi. Here are a couple of clothes stands. Some of the things I've made, some of them are stock. And I've got 2 lots of those. So here's a temporary place for them. Now here are a couple of taller stands. And I've got like longer things on here. Now some of them are things I've made, some of them are stock outfits, but I've tried to put some of the longer items on here. But on here, these are very short. I've knitted all these Blythe jumpers. And here is a Blythe stand. This locker is from the Flying Tiger and it has Lavendula Babe stock items in there. And I think this is a childhood Barbie chair of mine. Now this box belongs to Fighting Milk Sarangay girls. They've both got one each, here they are here. But I'm keeping some of my Life in the Dream House Barbies that I restored myself. I bought them on the second-hand market, but I just put them in here for safekeeping with the renovation. And I'm doing the same thing here. I've got some Life in the Dream House Barbies in here. And I see Midge over there. This is Dear Forest, Dear Blythe dolls. This is her box. However, I've not put her in here yet. She's still in the other room. Here are some Blythe eyes I could use for a coffee-loving Blythe. And here is a Barbie sewing machine. I hope to do an unboxing of this someday and have a go of it. Make a video about it. Right, I want to show Yori and his Prince dolls this bag because he made me a smart doll bag for my smart doll Kitty in a Sanrio fabric, and I told him it's exactly the same as a bag I've made, human size, and he actually said he scaled down the pattern to make it smart doll size, so it's exactly the same bag. So me and my smart doll Kitty actually have the same bag but in a different fabric. It's a really clever design. Generation calendar. I've took out the inner bit, and what I'm doing is I'm using punches that I own here, and I'm punching the numbers out of them so I can see if I can reuse them for something. Right, I've bought my OB11 size dolls in here. They're like Nendroids, and there are some non-authentic. Here's Mirai. This is the Nendroid version of Mirai, my smart doll. So I've managed to bring in one of my Calacs. Again, these are all temporary things just put in. I'll have to rearrange everything, but I've done a few little decorative things just to enjoy in the meantime. So I've put my pink tree on here, and I've got my hazel hedgehog over here with the hedgehog family, and there's Barbie. That is a Nendroid dress form on there. I've got one Blythe doll, Verily, one Ken, and I've got my my calendar. This is the first time I've had a Blythe calendar. That's the desktop one. Here's some Barbie magazines, and I've got the wall calendar this year. So I'm really looking forward to getting all my things in here now. It's just going to take a bit of time. I'm probably going to be doing this all through January. So if you want me to film some bits and bobs going forward, then yeah, please let me know. I will try and film things as I go, if that's something you're interested in. But I want to thank you so much for joining me for this Vlogmas. I've had a lovely time sharing things with you. As much as it is hard work doing daily videos, it really is, but it is very rewarding when I know how much you enjoy it and things. And I really appreciate you coming along and watching. And yeah, and if you're interested in more of this throughout January, obviously not on a daily basis, I'm happy to continue filming, moving into my room, so, and any other bits I'm getting up to. So yeah, just let me know. So thank you so much, and Merry Christmas. Right, I've got an empty wall. I'm going to be doing this next for my next bit of video. Putting in another Kallax and filling this up.
Jingle bells ringing in my ear. Jingle bell, a sound that's oh so dear. Frosty the snowman is all around town. Watch out for reindeers are far